Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, May 20th, 2018. We are surrounded by evil guys. Over there was a zombie, there is a creeper. So I need to be super careful that I am not getting attacked by those nasty guys. In which direction do I need to go? Because we are still on the expedition with a goal to find a Mesa biome. We found one Mesa biome so far. Of course, we found it after we decided to turn around and walk back home. But yeah, since then we haven't found an additional Mesa biome, so that's a little bit of a letdown. I really thought I would find even more of them, but well, okay, apparently the terrain generation is against us. Also, the terrain generation hasn't rewarded us with an Arctic biome, icy biome, winter biome, the biome with those icy spikes and so on. So yeah, that's also a little bit sad. I really wish I could see such a biome. Maybe that's the goal for a future expedition, the expedition Icy Spike or so. Finding an Arctic biome and enjoy it. Maybe set up shop there or so. This would be definitely cool. I like to do such a thing, but first I like to get back home and build the rail system. I guess this will be also cool. Speaking of future goals, I realized that, okay, we are approaching episode 400. Episode 400 of the coffee break. Oh dear, what is going on? That's crazy. 400 episodes. And yeah, it feels like I just celebrated episode 300. So now I need to have an idea for the episode 400. Maybe we do nothing or so. I don't know. I'm really a little bit overwhelmed. I'm not quite sure how exactly what I can do to celebrate this episode. How do I do this now at best? Maybe you can suggest some ideas what I can do for episode 400. This would be nice, I guess, because yeah, I really like to do something, but I don't know exactly what, and I'm even not sure if I'm back at home once episode 400 hits, or if I'm still. Ooh, look at this mountain! If I'm still on the way back home from this expedition. So we will see. We will see where we are once episode 400 strikes us. Nice. Yeah, May 20th, Sunday. It's another bank holiday weekend. So Monday is a bank holiday over here in Germany, and this means a super long weekend again. 3 days without work. That's cool. May is really a good month for those things, because we have so many bank holidays this month. So that's awesome. That's cool. It's really nice. But then I guess once all those spring holidays are over, it takes some time until the next holiday takes place in August, I guess. So this will be a tough time. No holidays anymore. Oh dear. Whee! Hey, that's cool. Yeah, so 3 days, no work, but I guess I have to do some work at home. Well, there seems to be a thing, jungle. That's cool. Let's get a little bit closer and investigate this. Yeah, it's definitely a jungle. Neat. Huge trees, I like them. Hey, cool. Let's get a little bit. Okay, there's a desert. Yeah, I like to walk between jungle and desert, directly at the border between both biomes. Yeah, cleaning will be one thing I have to do. I have to bust out the good old vacuum cleaner and just clean a little bit the apartment. That's all the time surprising. you did this in the past. Well, you do this at one day or so. Think, okay, now everything is nice and clean and good. A few days later, you recognize, okay, there's some crumbles from cookies or whatever you ate, and you think, dang it. But it's well, I can just collect those crumbs and everything is fine or so, and then suddenly you realize, okay, I guess it's about time to bust out the vacuum cleaner again. Yeah, doing those things is not really my favorite activity. I find it quite surprising. A colleague of mine told me that cleaning is a little bit his idle activity, so when he has nothing to do, he just cleans his apartment. And yeah, I think that this is a cool trait to have. I mean, you automatically keep your things clean, and you don't have to somehow find the motivation to grab the tools, the machines, the things you need to operate in order to... Yeah, this looks interesting. There's a cactus growing on this little thing. That's neat. Statue of the cactus or so. Cool. Looks interesting. But ooh, jungle. This thing looks really interesting. This looks super cool. So yeah, that's a thing I have to do. Also, I'm thinking a little bit about maybe going one day, or that's cool. That's definitely interesting. Neat. That's neat. Sweet. Very sweet. Going to the mine, to the river, and just relax there a little bit. The weather should be okay. Not super sunny, but also not rainy or so. So maybe I will do such a thing. Would be maybe a nice activity, because most of my friends are away, or they are already busy because they get visited by friends, family. So I guess about no one really has time for me, which is okay, because I really wanted to have a more or less relaxed weekend where I can just do some things. Like, I still like to continue working on the Iceland video. Man, this thing is on my to-do list for way too long, but so far I haven't managed to really make good progress on it, so I like to do this. I still have the puzzle. Do you remember the puzzle I started at the beginning of the year or so? Still have to finish this one. Still stuck there. So I do have some activities, but on the other hand, when there's good weather, then hey, why should I stay indoors? So maybe I will do this. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Not quite sure. Need to see. And yeah, those are the things coming up for me. I also will start recording some new videos. I am currently thinking about, I mean, WRC7 is cool, but since I finished the second season of the WRC, so the highest tier of championships, we saw about everything. I mean, okay, I can drive different cars, but that's about it. And I don't have the feeling that it makes so much sense to continue the series. So I think I like to play some other games. And currently I think about doing some quick spin-offs or so. Just grab a game, play it for a couple of episodes, and once I think, okay, we saw most of it, or it gets a little bit repetitive, let's move on to the next game or so. Maybe this is an approach. Maybe it fails right after the first attempt or so, and I think, okay, this was nice, but don't do it again or so. Need to see, but I think that's a neat idea. There's a creeper. Why is there a creeper? I could try out. I already have an... Oh dear, why are there so many evil guys? I do have already a game in mind, and I'm quite sure it will fail horribly. But yeah, I think that's what I will do this weekend as well. Last time I introduced you to how to conduct an experiment, and that I am currently doing an experiment after some initial hiccups on Monday. Everything is running fine and smoothly, so that's cool. That's pretty neat. And I'm super happy that things are coming along nicely. I hope the results are also nice. But yeah, I'm super happy. I'm just happy that things are coming along and working the right direction. So that's nice. It's always nice. Yeah, I think now it's about time to answer some questions. Why are there so many beds? Why are there... Hey, I forgot something. I forgot the bed. Oh dear, this would have been bad. Wait. Was I walking into... No, I was walking to the right direction. Yes, I was walking towards the sunset. All right. I'm on the right way. Okay. I was scared for a brief moment that I'm walking away from home again or so, without actively noticing it. So this would have been pretty bad. But yeah, let's bust out the good old question list and read some questions. The next question comes from Matthew again. Currently it's just Matthew who provided some questions, but yeah, maybe you can also do this and provide me with some questions. This would be awesome. Matthew asked, I'm not quite sure this was a question I totally overlooked in the comment section, so we're sorry for that. You did theater, that's interesting. Did you took courses or participated in a troupe? Well, courses, not... No real training courses, but by being part of a troupe and taking place in plays or participating in plays, you always have this kind of rehearsal situation where you try to improve your skills. So yeah, well, I haven't really taken courses. However, my bachelor's program was called Theater and Media, so, and the minor basically was computer science, so it was a weird combination I did in my bachelor's program. And yes, I studied theater and media, so I'm coming from a more humanities approach, or so humanities direction, and that's pretty cool, I guess, I hope. And yeah, so I studied this. I learned a lot of the theories behind it. I also learned a lot about music theater, which was also cool, learning about opera and all the other things that are connected with it. This is a nice waterfall. This I approve. I totally approve. Sweet. We find so many cool things this episode. This is great. Theater. My theater career started in high school. We had a theater group there, and at first there are two ways how you can see this. You can also say my theater career started in kindergarten, but I don't really count this as a good start, because it was not... I don't think that it was my personal decision to do this. It was more the decision of the kindergarten itself, that we do such a play for some elderly people, and it happened to me that for some reason I was selected as the main character. Not quite sure why, but hey, it was cool. And yeah, I mean, it was interesting. It was very interesting. I can't really remember this. The only thing I can remember was that, okay, I was the main character. I was the prince guy, and I had to kiss the girl to wake her up or so. That's the only thing that sticks in my memory or so from this activity. But yeah, so you can say it started in the kindergarten, but as it was not my personal intention, I was just, okay, we are apparently doing this, so let's do it or so. Yeah, then in high school, as I said, we had this theater group, and they asked me, do you like to do some advertisement for us? Do you like to design some posters and go to different schools to distribute the posters, that we get more viewers, more spectators, and that we have a good audience. So yes, I did this, and while doing this, I got a little bit more in contact with the theater group, and I really started to discover my interest in being on stage myself. So the next play they performed, I said, hey, I'd like to be a part of it. I like to do it as well. And so this was really where my personal interest started in doing theater. I think I did 2 plays at high school, which was really cool. And it was also interesting later on. Was I still in high school, or was it already past? No, I think it was already past. I was already a bachelor student. I was at home for Christmas. It was New Year's Eve, and I was celebrating with a friend. And at this party, a random girl, I guess, or so, approached me and said, hey, you played theater? And yes, I did. So this was interesting. This was very interesting that apparently I was recognized for doing it. So yeah, cool, I guess. And then at the university during the bachelor's program, I participated in, well, right from the start, I participated in a play. This was a thing we developed completely on our own, though this was cool. And we also had to do a final project for the bachelor's degree, and this project was also a theater play, so I was involved there. I also was part of a theater group for a summer event. They performed a fairy tale, and this was super cool. My friend was part of this group, and he said, hey, we can do this together. And yeah, sure, this was also cool. So yeah, I was part of different groups. I took some courses basically, but those courses were from many. They were not directly about how you can do good acting, but they were super cool. Really cool was the first theater play at the university, because the supervisor was a former singer in the opera, I guess. I'm not quite sure about her career, but I think she performed at the opera or so. So she really had a good understanding. She really had a good way to say, okay, you can do this, you can do that, you can improve here and there. So this was cool. This was a lot of fun, and learned a lot. Unfortunately, with the end of the bachelor's program, I stopped doing this because of time. Well, that's just a horrible. This is just a horrible excuse, because it's not that you stop doing theater because of time. Well, it could be that you do it, but in my case, it's just, yes, I could just say, okay, I have to leave work now and go to a rehearsal or so in order to practice and do theater. But then there's this, okay, maybe from time to time I am super busy and I like to finish things, and then I don't want to take the day off first. Well, not the day off, but I don't want to leave early or so, or I'm just tired, and in the end it's just a lazy excuse, having no time. I mean, you have time, you just need to take the time. But yeah, since then I haven't played anymore. Of course, now I'm doing YouTube, so it's some way of performing, it's some way of doing stuff, of being creative and of acting and doing all those things. But it's not the same thing as being on the stage, so it's the same but still super different or so. Yeah, that's theater. That's the Sebbi did some real acting, some real stuff on the stage, and and people watched me doing it. So cool, I guess. Yeah, now you know even more about my weird past and the interesting ways my career took, and the different directions I took going through, well, getting to the point where I am right now. I mean, it's totally strange when you think about, okay, this guy studied theater and media, and now he's working at the chair for human-computer interaction, which is a computer science chair. So I don't know what went wrong there, but yeah, that's cool. That's definitely cool. And we are already at the end of this very episode. That's also surprising. The sun has set. And yeah, ooh, creeper. Let's circumvent this creeper. Is there anything else I like to discuss? Do we have something very short? Something? Oh yes, we do have something short. I completely forgot about this. On Thursday, I visited again my friend, the one who's now a young mom, and the 6-week-old young boy is still just fantastic. It's so cool when he smiles at you, and for some reason he was super fascinated seeing me or so, because he was looking all the time at me, and this was interesting. This was super weird. Also, it was interesting to hold him in my arms, because he was so warm, or he got super warm. I'm not quite sure. I was told that they adjust to the to the temperature of the other body, or you need to keep them warm, because they don't heat themselves up as normal persons do. Oh dear, this is a terrible explanation, but I don't know much about babies, so this was interesting, and at least he was quite happy sitting, playing on me or so. So yeah, this was once again a very cool evening. Oh dear, and what do those guys want? Do they really get closer? No, I think they. Oh no, he's coming. Shoot. Okay. But I want to go to bed. I want to end off this episode. So yeah, the Thursday was really a cool thing. Go away. Go away. Give me that sweet XP. You go away. Yeah, come over here. Go away. And goodbye. Alright, so bedtime. I hope you have enjoyed this very episode, and I hope you will be joining me next time. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!